Welcome back, all you outdoor enthusiasts. I'm Hunter.
I'm Hunter.
And this is the H&H Awakening Podcast. Coming back to you with episode number 7? 8?
8, yeah.
Hold on.
7.5. It's kind of a part 2 to the last video.
7.5, yeah. Part 2 to the 2-part series of shot placement. Today we're going to be looking over videos, reviewing videos, not calling anyone out, just kind of figuring out what we think the best shot placement is, and well, not necessarily the best, but just watching videos, reviewing them. You know, we're going to look at people who are pulling shots, animals running, maybe they missed, whatever, and then people who are just dropping them in the tracks or they're killing them, all that. Just basically kind of giving you guys a better idea, giving you some visuals on the best shot placement for hunting and target shooting, possibly. Any updates for you as far as
anything? No, not really.
Yeah.
No, I painted some mags yesterday.
That's an update.
Okay, well, yeah, that's an update then. Yeah, I just painted some mags. I did it the Rust-Oleum way with a laundry bag. So I think it's the best way to do it. In my opinion, I like Cerakote, but you can go too far with it sometimes. I just like using just rattle can stuff because it's going to chip away anyway. You just repaint it.
Especially if you're going to be using the thing as a tool, it's going to get damaged. I mean, I did this one, and it's held up for about 3 years. There's a little chips and dings every now and then.
But I do like I like the chips though too.
Yeah. I mean, it gives it character.
Because it just there's nothing against Cerakote. Because there's some really cool Cerakote jobs that people have done. Like they do like the Boba Fett theme, where they do some sort of theme with it. And I think. But
I'd be afraid if I had one like Cerakoted real nice like that. I'd be afraid to use it because then you scrap it, you scratch it, and you spend all that money on a Cerakote.
So the thing with Cerakote though, it's way more durable than spray paint. But
for sure.
But over time, it's still gonna chip. So
yeah.
Like I know T-Rex Arms, he just does rattle can stuff. So and I'm pretty sure what's his name does too. Flannel Daddy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Flannel Daddy for sure.
Yeah. What about with you?
Yeah, I got so me and my dad been cow hunting and everything. We talked about it in previous episodes. We finally, my dad upgraded and got the Sightmark Wraith 4K Max. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my chair. There we go. And my dad upgraded and got the Sightmark Wraith 4K Max. We're going to go try that out tonight, hopefully, and maybe we'll have some footage to look over for the channel. Anyways, I upgraded to the AGM Thermal. It's a TS25 or Rattler TS25 384.
Effective.
Yeah. See, I like it, but it just kind of looks weird on the gun.
I think it's because it's so far back.
Well, I mean, but you got to kind of run it far back to get a good
eye relief on it.
Yeah, like all thermals and night vision I've seen, you always got to run them farther back because they don't make this fucking rubber piece long enough.
Did you take the rubber piece off?
Yeah, you can pop it off.
Oh, okay.
But it helps block external light around you when you're using it at like daytime and stuff.
Gotcha.
But haven't got to hunt with it yet. I've been running it at the gun range at my grandpa's, just sighting it in and practicing with it. Liking it pretty good. Still getting used to it. Learning everything. But
you should get some footage tonight.
Yeah, I'm getting some footage for sure. God dang, this chair does not want to cooperate. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to get some footage tonight, try it out. I've been debating on which one to get for a while. I went to Farrell, Texas Outdoors and met with one of the AGM dealers. Actually, the guy that sold it to me is the one who named it, apparently, the Rattler or whatever.
Huh, that's cool.
So, if you're listening, you know, I'm loving the scope.
Where's what's the store called again? Feral Outdoors.
Texas Feral Outdoors.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have it on the back of my iPad.
Okay. Where are they
Or Feral
located?
Texas Outdoors in Holland, Texas.
Okay.
It's trying to think of what direction it is in reference to Temple, but coming from where I live, going to Temple, right before you get into Temple, you'll take a left, and
Oh, so it's like the east side of 35.
yeah, you just drive straight into Holland,
Gotcha.
little small town. But it's an amazing store. Didn't plan on buying a thermal that day, but I had one in my
Obviously.
hands. Yeah, I held one in my hands, and I was like, yeah. So we got the coyote rack and everything too built finally on our foreskinner. So get to go try that out tonight too.
Foreskinner.
Yeah, that's what we call the Forerunner. It's our, I think it's a '94 Forerunner.
Dude, I kind of want to get like a what is it, like a second gen Tacoma? Like,
Yeah.
not the one that you used to drive, like the one before it, like the was it
Yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s model.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to get one of those and make it like, because I know you're building your what is it called, Overlander vehicle. I
Yeah,
kind of want to do one with that.
yeah. The Tacomas are amazing for the overlanding. I liked my Tacoma. They have really good resale value too.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the cheapest one I found, it had like 61,000 original miles on it, and
Damn.
yeah, but they're
not bad at all.
not bad at all. But it was 24 grand. And
For what year model?
I think it was I want to say like a 99.
Yeah, those are the OGs.
Yeah, it was like 99 through 03, somewhere in that ballpark. It was like right. I think it was like right before they switched the model, or like the design of it. So I got
Yeah,
other
so-
stuff to pay for before that shit happens. So
Getting into some of the videos we're talking about. Let's see.
are you gonna record it so I can post it big screen? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to get find the video I have. I have multiple tabs opening. Dun 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 dun. So the first video. Do you have any videos that you had pulled up?
I've got I don't have any videos. I can probably pull some up while you're watching yours though.
All right. So starting out, we're gonna start out with some coyote videos, I guess. We're gonna try to do a few different species, and we're not trying to call anyone out, and we're gonna do our best to avoid showing the name of the YouTube channel. This one, I don't care if this name gets shown because they're pretty badass at what they do. I can't hear you.
Sorry, my mic was muted somehow.
Uh-oh.
I've been talking this whole time. Anyways, like if it's like a negative video, we're not going to show the name just because
Yeah.
we don't want to call people out. It's just more of an
Yeah,
education.
that's not what we're here for.
So if you see your video, we're not trying to call you out. We're just trying to educate our viewers and like what
And your
what they
video
could've done different.
may have been a bad shot. I mean, we're not. You know, it may just if you post the video or whatever and you see it on here, you may have just pulled a bad shot. We understand that kind of thing. We're just showing people who don't know anything about hunting or new to it, you know, bad shot placement and everything, what it can do to the animal. Not just calling you out saying, hey, this guy freaking sucks at hunting. We're just showing you what bad shots can do to the animal and affect your hunting, how it can affect.
Yeah.
But the first one that we're going to start out with,
Are you doing coyotes?
yeah, the first one's coyotes.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
I've got a couple of pig hunting videos, so
Can you see my screen?
yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, so this
Are you
is Huh?
are you recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Okay.
So these guys are pretty damn good at their job. What they do this for a living.
Is that on New Ops?
Yeah, it's O'Neill Ops. So this, I don't know how far this is. I have the audio off right now. think he's about to drop it. So these guys have some high dollar equipment. You can do it with your basic stuff that we talk about, but I'm just giving you all for reference. These guys, they have custom bolt guns, custom 22-250s. They have like
Thermals.
$8,000 thermals, and
Yeah, and they're all
all
they're all gillied out. It's pretty sick stuff. So
correct me if I'm wrong. Are they ex-military?
I don't know. I don't know that far into their history. It wouldn't surprise me. Have you seen the dude? He's fucking jacked.
Yeah. So you saw right there. Watch right here. You can see the point of impact right there in the shoulder. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can slow it down. But he's got the coyote coming in. I can do the playback speed, can I?
Yeah. .25. I go .25.
As you watch, the coyote's coming in. Now, I've talked in the previous about trying to take broadside shots. Of course, I don't know where he's actually shooting from in this video. But you'll watch right here. Boom.
Right at the shoulder. Probably inside of the shoulder. Probably inside of it.
And dropped him immediately. So that's what we've talked about before, is you want to go for vital shots. On a coyote, you're not really having to get through a whole lot of meat and a lot of, like a hog. Whereas a hog, you got a lot of that big, they have that big shoulder blade protecting them and everything.
And their skin. And their meat's really tough too. So
yeah. Coyote's a little easier to penetrate, but these guys are pulling good shots. You'll see them. Why is it highlighting everything blue?
Is your mouse messed up?
It's double clicking real fast for some reason. I'm trying to find the one. So you'll see right here, they're set up. Oh, he's got a camera on his regular scope. That's pretty cool. I was wondering how he records.
No, so I think the cameraman actually has like his own camera.
Well, yeah, they have their own camera, but some of the shots that I've seen them take are through the optic.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Which, if you look right here on his, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but right here on his scope, he's got something called a trigger cam. I've never heard of that. That's something new to me. But this is the kind of setups that he's having. These are the kind of stuff that I'm hoping one day I'm lucky enough to have.
I bet that gun weighs like 6 pounds total.
Oh,
with the scope and suppressor on it.
Yeah, he's got the MDT bipod. I don't know what he's running for the tripod.
It looks like he's got an Arca rail on the bottom. You see where it's mounted? Like it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like
it's a pick rail.
I don't think it's pick. I think it's Arca. That's kind of the new thing in the tripod world and bipod world. Yeah, it's like it's really thick. It's a little bit more sturdy than Picatinny.
Yeah, because they don't have the notches like a Picatinny.
Yeah,
they don't look. But yeah, so he's running. These are people who definitely know what they're doing. He's got his custom bolt gun, which you can go on there and look at all the specs on it. I don't know about this one. I haven't seen this one yet.
We'll throw a link in the video to his channel. So
yeah, let's see if I can adjust the playback speed again. Go back to normal. I think he has another one in this video. Oh, he already shot 2 in that one. But as you can see, they're pretty far. Oh, no, don't want to play that ad. All right, let's stop streaming.
Yeah, I think he's probably top 3 greatest coyote hunters on YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like some of his older videos, dude, they're just dropping them. Like I think he runs a ranch in, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's South Dakota somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere up north.
Yeah, way north of us. I think he's out of South Dakota, but I think he runs a ranch. So, coyotes like to go after cattle, especially in packs. So,
this one right here is my favorite clip of theirs. You'll see. So this one right here is what you know is known as synchronization shots or whatever. This is just another good demonstration of shot placement. So depending on the animal, you don't want to take a headshot. Like pigs, they have a pretty thick skull. It's pretty risky to take a headshot unless you're going in the eye or on the side of the temple, like a ear shot or something, somewhere where it's weak. Now, when it comes to coyotes, you can take headshots and do pretty good with them. No problem at all taking a headshot on the coyote. But if you watch right here, actually, they didn't take a headshot on that one. But that right there takes some pretty good skill.
Yeah.
So his buddy's off to the side shooting the one in the background. But if you watch, you can see his crosshair right here. He's putting it right in the shoulder. Now you got to think too how far they are and everything. He knows where his gun's hitting, but he knows obviously that his gun, where he's aiming, it's going to put it where it needs to go. If I can get the gosh darn thing to freaking. There we go. All right. Bam. You can actually see with the thermal that little white spot right there where he hit. It's a little higher, but on a coyote, it's good enough to do the job. And then I think he has another one right here.
That's a headshot, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is about to be a headshot. So this is what I'm talking about. Knowing your gun, taking the time and practicing, knowing where it's hitting and everything to get the best shot placement to do the job. So these are just some demonstrations of good shots on coyotes and what you can do with thermal and different optics. Now, then again, these guys have really badass equipment, really expensive equipment, and they're doing it with ease. You can still do that with your basic equipment. Now let's go to the one I found. Some bad ones I was looking at versus deer. So I've talked about in the previous podcast. I have a 6.5 Creedmoor. This is my bolt gun setup, one of my bolt gun setups for the 6.5 Creedmoor. It's got the 22-inch barrel. This will be with my suppressors going on. This is the one that we were actually shooting at the range. I was shooting it out to 718 yards, and Hunter was shooting at 6.8 SPC, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and hitting that just as fine. But anyways, when I was looking at getting into 6.5, because I was very hesitant for a long time because of just how popular 6.5 Creedmoor is. Anyways, there's a lot of controversy over 6.5 because of. Sorry, I'm watching a video. So this video right here, I'm trying to see if I can get it to pull up full screen without showing all the guys' stuff.
I can edit it out. It's not a problem.
All right. Well, this guy right here, you'll see he actually has a video breakdown of the shot in his video. So you see right there with the red circle, bullet entering just right behind the shoulder. Obviously it did the job. Didn't drop him, which there's a lot of factors that go into the ability to drop an animal, but you can see it definitely did the job. Watch it again. There's it in fast. Here's it in slow motion. Boom, right there. So if you go back and look, see if I can pause this video. Yeah, so come back. I can't rewind it. It's a YouTube short. Here we go. Oop. So Hunter's shown the picture in our last podcast. So you have your vital areas of a deer. Now, depending on the way he's standing and the way he's walking, it could affect where exactly his heart's at. But generally, right here in this area, you're going to have his heart, lungs, and his liver all up in this area. If you can aim and put the bullet somewhere within this area right behind the shoulder, you're going to get a vital shot and it's going to do the job. Now, if you start hitting over here, if you don't spend time at the range, you're getting bad shot placement. If you're hitting more towards the back hindquarters of the animal, that's when you're going to start seeing bad results, which I have a video of that one. Of one kind of like that, actually. Let's see. Where did it go? Actually, hold on. I had a.
I sent you a message of a couple videos because I don't know if I can record it on mine.
Where'd you send it at in Discord?
Yeah. So the first pig video I just called it bad pig hunts. It's not because of the shot placement or anything, but it goes back to another topic that we were talking about, and that was caliber choice.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, he's got a pretty big following, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do what he would do, or what he's doing. It might be a challenge or something. I didn't really watch the full video. But he was hunting pig with a 22 mag. Yeah, I saw your reaction. Oh my god.
Pretty ballsy choice. Nah, you can do it, but
it's gonna take a while for the animal to drop.
Well, it depends on where you're hitting it too. I mean, your kill to death ratio is probably gonna be a little lower.
Yeah.
See, I'm on that video you're looking at right now. I'm trying to find the video where he's shooting the pig.
It's like halfway through. He shows his face a lot, so. But he's a pretty big channel though. A little bit after halfway, I guess I should say.
Okay, here we go.
And I can't tell
dropped him.
Oh, did it drop him?
Yeah, it dropped him.
Well, then that's a good shot placement then.
So this right here is a perfect example of how the bullet doesn't necessarily matter. The size of the bullet doesn't necessarily matter. It's all about shot placement.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back and watch that. Watch, you'll see he dropped right
there. So the first time I watched the video, it didn't look like the pig drop because there's like a cut in the in the film. I thought it ran off because like you saw the other like little pigs running by.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass. I've never seen someone drop a
pig with a 22 mag.
A full grown fucking pig with a 22 mag.
Yeah.
So that's pretty badass right there.
Yeah.
So that right there is what we're talking about. The size of the bullet doesn't necessarily matter. It's all about your shot placement. And this dude just proved many people wrong that you can drop a pig with a 22 mag.
I was kind of skeptical. I watched that video like last night, and I was like, yeah, that's a little sus. But I was also I was watching it on my phone, so I didn't see the pig drop right there. But I posted another one. So if you want to go check more of that video out, that is from, let me see his name.
Deer Meat for Dinner.
Yeah, Deer Meat for Dinner. The next one, it's a good old Texas boy, Amatine. Amatine.
Yeah. Anthony's his name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The guy I bought my AGM from, the Rattler.
Yeah.
I guess he knows him, or obviously because Anthony has some AGM products.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Texas.
Yeah, he's from the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area though.
Is he?
Yeah, somewhere up there. I don't know exactly where, but Dallas-Fort Worth is such a big area. So, But yeah, he's got a lot of good hunting content on his stuff.
So he's hunting with thermal right here. These are coyotes. See, he drops that one. These are some pigs. Headshot.
And see, this is another video or another part of the video. I think that's important. You see how he dropped the pig as it was running, one shot, and he was spraying at the other one.
Yeah.
But the other one, it was one shot. It's just another thing about knowing your gun and where to hit, or where it's gonna hit. So,
see this right here.
That seems like a very far shot. I want to know what.
Yeah, it does.
I want to know what he's shooting.
Well, I know he takes like 300-yard shots,
like regularly too,
with thermal and night vision.
Yeah.
See, now that one right there was a little bit of a bad shot. You could see it obviously got hit, but he's still running.
I think.
I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. He's limping.
Yeah, he's limping. And now he's about to do a follow-up shot. Now, it's not saying that this guy doesn't know how to shoot, because he definitely does. It's just I have those days. Everyone has those days where you may have pulled a bad shot, or there's a thing they say, if the animal happens to take in one last breath before you shoot, they can run so far. That may have been one of those situations. But point is he knows his gun well enough that, and this guy's, well enough of a shooter that he knows he can make a follow-up shot to finish the job.
Yeah.
And it's at night, which also adds another aspect to it. So you see right here, this is that one, boom, puts it down. Yeah, I really like watching this guy's videos. Let's see what he does with this one.
Drops it.
Dropped him.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of that kid shooting an elk? I think it's like 1,300 yards or something like that. Here, I'll send a link so we can watch that video. So
now, some of you watching, you'll notice in some of the shots he's taking, his crosshair is not necessarily right behind the shoulder or in a vital spot, but that all has to do with what we keep repeating, is knowing your gun and how it hits. He may have wind, he may have all sorts of different variables affecting how that bullet's going to fly, and that this guy is good enough that he knows what to do with it. Now this one, he's just trying to get the dog to come in. He hasn't shot yet.
I think he just shot and it ran off. If you rewind it a little bit, yeah, you see. Oh no, I don't know if he shot or not.
I don't think he did. Coyotes are very, very
agile
and skeptical of when they're coming in. Yeah, this dude, he's trying to figure out where the call is. You can tell the way he's hopping. He's looking around. He's trying to figure out where that noise is coming from. He was getting ready to shoot, but I don't think. Yeah, he didn't shoot.
Yeah,
that coyote's just getting freaked out
because he can't find it. Probably.
Yeah, I want to see what this dude does.
But also, if the coyote is downwind of him, he probably got a good old whiff or something too. Because I know Anthony. I think he drives around a lot.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
And there's another coyote in the back. Did you see it behind the tree? And another thing too. So if you're new to like coyote hunting, I know they look like cute little dogs on the thermal video. They are vicious animals. So
see, there was another one. He obviously hit this one. And god dang, he freaking! Did you see that?
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to do that. That is crazy. So he obviously hits it. The first one wasn't a vital shot. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. I've shot one coyote on the run in my life, and that was during the day. So just right there, that was perfect example of knowing your gun. Even though he had a shot just then that didn't put it down the first shot, he was good enough and knew his gun well enough to take it down with that second shot. Which you also got to think, he's hunting at night, he's hunting with the thermal. There's a lot of different variables. It's very big difference shooting at night and daytime. It's not the easiest switching over to daytime. But going back to the coyote thing, when you're hunting for coyotes, something to know is they're going to, before they come into whatever that noise is they always like to get downwind of you first. you'll see them circle. So say they're coming in from north of you, and the wind's blowing north to south. They're gonna want to come work their way around down the south end of you because they want to be able to smell.
Yeah,
the coyotes rely on all their senses. They rely on seeing, but at night they got to really rely on hearing and scent. So they're gonna try to get downwind of you first, sniff out the area before they come in, and that's probably what that one was trying to do. That was running all frantic.
yeah.
Now, what was the one you were talking about?
I just sent it in Discord again. So it's not that it's a bad shot. It's just, in my opinion, it's greedy and stupid hunting. It's this video came out, I don't know how many years ago. It says like 7 years ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like watching it only because of how far the shot is.
Mm.
Oh, it came out 9 years ago. So
Trying to get to the point where he shoots.
yeah, it's pretty far into the video. It's only a 7 minute long video, but I think he takes like 3 shots at it.
And again, for those who's watching right now, we're not calling them out, nothing. We're just showing.
Well, see, the thing with this video though is that there's a lot of skepticism behind it. Like if you go in the comments, a lot of the comments are like, "I don't think this is actually 1,300 something yards like it says in the video," because like they don't actually show.
Oh, you could see the
trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he hit him on that one.
No, he hit it low. Oh no, I guess he did hit it on the. So it's either. Oh, I guess he did hit it. But see, in my opinion, though, with this video, it's stupid hunting because it's such a far shot. I don't think it's an ethical shot because even though you hit it, you can see the elk run off. So he did.
I mean, you're gonna have times when the animal is going to run off, regardless if you pulled a good shot or not, just because of they catching their last breath, or it just may be a freak thing.
Oh yeah, but the thing though, in my opinion, like you can disagree with me all you want though, but the person in the video was a younger kid.
Yeah,
shooting that far, like so he missed the first shot, and then he hit the second one. I don't think it was actually 1,300 yards, like it says.
Yeah,
I think it was probably about 8, because at a certain point with like the way bullets are designed, like they're designed to be able to take the stress of going through the barrel. So the jacket and the lead is going to be, pretty bonded together. And even like some bullet manufacturers like Hornady, they only advertise their bullets, opening up and being effective out at like, I think it's like 1,800 feet per second. Something like that. So at a 1,300 yard shot with a 7 rim mag, it's already below, most likely it's below the sound barrier. So it's not going fast enough to open up correctly. And I think it's a super hard shot to hit, in my opinion.
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable taking that far of a shot. I know there's people who can do it, but just given all the variations and the chances of wounding the animal, I would like to get in a little bit closer because I want to make it the most ethical and quickest job I can.
Yeah, you don't want the animal to suffer, basically, is why I don't like that video. I can't find any of the comments. I don't know if they turned off the comments or not. Oh, there they are. Oh, let's see. A lot of them are saying good shot.
So let's see.
I don't know. I remember watching this video like whenever it came out, a couple years after it came out. There was a lot of negative comments on it, like a lot. Like they were like, "That's a stupid shot to take," all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I don't know where all those comments went, but they're like calling out the video, the videographers of the video, saying there's no proof that was actually a 1300 yard shot, which is already hard to do. And then if you watch in the video, the elk is also moving after the first shot, so hitting a moving target at
1300 yards.
Yeah, and knowing exactly where it's going to be, it's kind of hard to believe it. But
see, I'm trying to find some.
Basically, on your first hunt, you shouldn't be doing that. you should take it a little bit slower, a little bit closer. So.
I'm trying to freaking find some videos of like bad shots, and I guess none of them on there. Which, not gonna lie, I wouldn't post a video if I had a bad shot and I recorded it.
But there's some videos that we've seen. I can't find any of those videos though.
Well, all right, I found some, or there was one. Let's see, it was a 6.5 versus deer shot that I saw. That was. They were criticizing how bad the 6.5 was, or whatever. Some guys in the comments were. But the thing is, if you go back and look at the shot, the dude killed the. He ended up killing the animal, but it was definitely a shot that could have been better well placed. So here's a video of a pretty cool dude. I've been watching him for a while. He has a pretty cool video right here.
I don't like that grin that you just gave. It's kind of creepy. Oh my god!
This is one of my older videos. Trying to find the deer I shot in this one.
God, how old were you in that? Were you in high school?
This was like just out of.
Well, great videography skills, dog. Where's the deer?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I posted it in this one. This is like one of my very first videos I posted. This is the night me and my mom both got one.
You know, I was kind of thinking that it was gonna be from you, because like the way you were smiling.
I guess I didn't show that one for that. I think that was around the time that YouTube was like freaking out of showing dead animals or something, so I didn't post it or show the actual deer. So this right here is, man, I wish you could make YouTube Shorts full screen, dude.
Well, they're meant to be watched on your phone, so.
Come on.
So I'm watching a moose hunting video right now.
Mm-hmm.
These guys killed a moose in the water, and they were on a boat. They literally just tied up the moose to the side of the boat, and they're dragging it through the water.
Yeah, well, it's freaking hard to freaking get those things out.
No, I know,
too.
I know they're really heavy. It was just kind of just funny to see that.
All right, here we go. We're gonna roll with this right here. After this ad plays for a movie that's coming out,
John
at the end
Wick
of this month.
John Wick, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I need to watch the third one again.
Dude, I'm excited for it, but it's gonna make me want to buy another gun. That's what every one of his movies has made me do.
So I saw a picture of like the guns, like it was like a leaked gun list of what he'll be using and stuff. I didn't go through it, but one of them was a 22, and I was like, nice.
Oh yeah. It's like one of those like
Is it-
competition 22s.
Yeah, it was like a Ruger Mark IV or something like that
Yeah.
with a suppressor on it. I'm like, oh, he's going assassin mode in this next movie.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
Bro, we should do a podcast on John Wick. I think
the guns he's using and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass.
Is this one of your videos?
No.
No.
So it's not letting me record anymore for whatever reason. I'm saying something with my drivers need to be updated, but we'll have it on here.
Yeah.
So this is just like a compilation. You can see it. We'll slow it back down. That was a very, very well placed shot.
So what is this using a 6.5?
No, this it doesn't specify the caliber in this video. This is just
because I was gonna say
so.
if you watch the video, whatever ammo he's using, it doesn't go through the deer. And this seems like a pretty close shot, like probably
Yeah.
about within 50 yards, I would say. I don't know. Sometimes the camera can be a little bit deceiving, but I would say it's within 50 yards or so.
Yeah, he's hunting out of a tree stand. But you'll see, dang, I keep forgetting that you can't see when I'm pointing with my finger. But you'll see he obviously made an impact. So again, the camera may be showing a different angle, but the angle that this deer is walking in at is not the angle I would typically take on a shot, which obviously this guy can do it. Yeah, you can see the deer's right there. I typically like to open up that side a little more, get a little better meat and potatoes on my shot view. But he obviously did it, and it's working great for him.
He's also
This is
to the left a little bit too, because you can see
Yeah.
all the powder coming out.
Coming from the left, yeah.
Yeah, so he probably had a better shot than what the camera's showing too.
It feels like this is...
It looked like he was in
More-
front of the shoulder though.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, he replays it too.
Oh, yeah. He's doing all the work for me. Boom. Quick and...
Oh yeah, you can see the camera do his. Oh, he's doing it by himself too. That's
That
honestly
takes a lot.
yeah, it takes a lot of time, a lot of skill to do. So much respect for this guy going by himself. Well, I wonder if he has somebody behind him. It kind of looks like it in this video.
Yeah, like the camera's kind of swaying like someone's holding it.
Yeah, but in the first video, it looked like he had a GoPro behind him. Oh, also, I got an email from GoPro. They have the Hero 8 Black for $200 right now.
Yeah, because they're on like the 10th one now.
Yeah, or 11th. I think the Hero 11. I'm thinking about picking one or two of them up, to be honest with you. because they're not that expensive right now, and I think that's
So
one of the better cameras. So
this right here, and again, we're not calling the dude out. This right here is,
looks like a gut shot.
yeah, an example of bad shot placement. Not saying that he took a bad, it's his fault, but I'm just saying this right here is a good example of what a bad shot can do to affect it. Let's see if I can get it to catch it on camera. Any second now he shoots.
The deer fucking spotted him though.
Boom.
Okay. So it looks like it's in the gut, but if you look at
That right there,
yeah,
that white spot right there is where he hit.
what's to the left of it though? There's like a white line. I at least on the Discord, I can see like a white line.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, but no, you can see the impact right here.
Yeah.
So he's a little farther back on this. This right here will show you that obviously the deer runs off.
No, he hit it
He's
in the
hit.
shoulder. No, he hit it in the shoulder.
Did he?
Yeah, because the deer wasn't lifting its leg,
Well, yeah, I see that.
but it looked like some of the hide kind of came off, and that's what was to the left. You see that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. Good shot. This is really turning into more of us kind of just talking about shot placement and then watching people kill stuff. But hey, you learn as you go.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, he is recording by himself.
He is.
Dude, he's taking some close shots, dude. It's probably
Well,
it's
he's
probably
on-
it's probably public land. It looks
Yeah,
like.
he's on public, it looks like.
That's a good shot.
It's
I honestly think he's too close because he's probably
not given enough time for that bullet to expand.
It's not even that. I mean he's doing all of the shots himself. That's crazy that he's doing that
Much
all by
respect
himself.
to that.
Yeah.
That I've tried to do that with some of my hunts, and it turns into a. But he obviously has the setup, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
This guy must be up north. He's a little bit thicker deer than what we have down here in Texas. Oh, now he's got someone with him.
Are these different guys though? Oh, he's using a lever
No,
gun. I bet he's using 30-30.
Mm-hmm. That one's watching him.
I think I would take the deer on the left, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a little thicker, mature looking.
No, just because of the shot. Oh, he did. I think he did go for it. He did go for the
I would have
left one.
taken the deer on the right. I don't like taking chest shots.
Oh, we're getting some good distance shots now too. I don't know which one he hit.
He hit the one on the right.
Oh, did he?
That one right there. Yeah.
I think this is a good representation of, like, even though you have a good shot, doesn't mean the animal's going to drop.
Yeah.
But we don't know what caliber he's using. We don't know what bullet he's using. Because bullet selection does matter, I think, a lot more when it comes to hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason why there's soft points, and then there's ballistic tips, and every bullet manufacturer makes one. So
Looks a little injured the way he's walking.
his left leg looks a little crooked.
Well, it could be. This could be in rut, or at the end of the rut, because by the time the end of the rut comes around, they're so worn out because they're starving themselves and everything that their body's just giving out. You'll see some of them with their tongues just hanging out, exhausted.
It's a good little fucking 8-point, 10-point. Yeah, that definitely is in Texas though, because Good running
Good
shot.
follow up shot.
Yeah.
Oop, oop, oop.
Oh yeah. Wait? Did it say Des Moines?
What? That video?
Yeah, it said Des Moines on it. So they may be out of Iowa. I don't know.
There's a video I'm trying to find. Bro, bull baloney.
You know, we've just cussed a couple times already, so it doesn't.
All right. Well, apparently this dude is hunting with a 50 cal BMG.
Oh, is this the one where he misses the deer?
I'm not sure.
I think it is. That's just a waste,
So-
dude. That's just a waste.
This is a perfect example of guys. Not saying that he's doing this, but
With
people
no,
compensating.
please tell me he puts his ears on, dude. Okay, good.
It looks like he's hunting in his backyard.
It kind of does, yeah.
He's probably got like a game ranch or something he's managing.
And he's a feeder right next to his house.
Look at his camera setup. I wouldn't necessarily call this hunting, but that's just me.
If it's a high fence.
Jesus. Did he even hit it? Well, obviously, but
I want to know where
I
he
figured-
hit it, though.
gosh, I just feel like that's
Dude,
such a waste.
It looks like he's surprised by the shot. He's like, yeah, killed the deer.
It wasn't even that far because the deer was just to the right of this tree.
Probably about 100 or so, I'd guess.
Oh, he took a neck shot. Yeah.
God.
It didn't do that much damage, surprisingly.
So I think he was using match ammo, and I think the bullet just went straight through it. To be honest with you,
Obviously, I saw it hit the dirt behind it, but that right there, which not saying he was doing that, but that right there is a perfect example of compensating a big bullet to make up for shot placement. Holy cow, 50 BMG to a deer, dude.
dude, I don't. Just for the money, that gun probably cost him $8,000,
Yeah, and
and then the scope, which is another couple.
how much do you
thousand.
think? How much is 50 BMG ammo going for right now around?
Right now, probably 5 to 8. Probably more expensive. I don't know. We can, I'm gonna Google how much that ammo is on that website. I saw what brand he was using. Because he wasn't using like mil spec stuff. He was using. I think that's like straight up match.
Ammo.
Yeah. He was using, let's see. I don't know, he could have been, so it's $37.94 per box. You get 10 rounds in a box, $3.79 a round. But that's ball. Like that's not any kind of specific ammo.
So here we go, Hunter. Here's your favorite round.
I didn't, it's not my favorite round. That's the thing about like buggy driving like this and shooting pigs. It kind of sketches me out. Like I have to be with the right person.
Someone, yeah. One. Miss.
3.
Oh, he got it.
3. Missed that one. That's a long fucking barrel though.
Well, he's got a suppressor on it.
I think the dude driving is the one shooting. That's why he has a laser on it.
You think so?
I don't know.
See, this stuff looks fun, but there's just a lot of. See, right there is a prime example. He just shot him damn near 8 yards away with 300 blackout. and that first shot didn't do the.
Well, dude, it's a pig though too. They're different
Well, yeah, that's
breed,
what I'm
dog.
saying though. Is that's when you really when it really comes into
So
play is your
go back.
caliber
Yeah,
size.
did he hit this pig in the back?
This motherfucker is ready to stand off. Look at him.
Dude, pigs are fucking mean though. They are extremely violent animals.
Yeah,
See,
shut that
yeah,
little back.
yeah. And I know pigs are nuisances and shit, but
But still, you wanna
it doesn't give you an excuse to have bad shots. And he's had some good shots. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But these last two though, that's what.
Yeah, you want to make sure you do it. the
Looking at it,
most-
it was still alive too. So
you want to make sure you're doing the job the quickest and most ethical way possible.
yeah, and
And that right there, I wouldn't necessarily call it either.
so I think that's more of a fun kind of hunt kind of deal.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with like helicopter hog hunting, which has become a huge thing. I think that stuff looks kind of cool too to do. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna send you a video.
yeah.
I wouldn't share your screen on it. But
Oh
I
no,
just
I'm not going to.
it's a very interesting video that I've seen.
Yeah. This is a third world country, dog. Oh shit, my fucking sound's on. Hold on. What the fuck kind of gun is that? Looks like a Tommy gun.
I think it's one of those air rifles that shoots like a steel rod.
Oh yeah, that. I didn't like that.
No, I don't either. I don't either. But
that was bad.
I
So to
didn't
give
like
a
that.
good description of it, it was a cow tied up. I'm just gonna leave it at that because, and I don't know, was that like an Asian country? I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, some third world country.
I wouldn't, and it looks like a farm. I can't tell if it's Southern America though or not. Oh, it kind of looks like South America somewhere. Where did he hit it?
In the head.
Oh, did he? Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. That's a big fucking cow, though. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it that time. Yeah,
So,
I don't know
going-
if I could do that shit, dog. That kind of,
Yeah.
it doesn't make me sad. It just makes me upset with society.
Now going into oh, this is kind of cool.
Did you send it to me, or do you?
Squirrel hunting. This takes some marksmanship right here.
Is that a
Well, I think
pellet
he's good
gun?
with the pellet gun.
Yeah. Well, dude, you can see all the targets and shit. Look at all the targets behind him.
Yeah, this is definitely just a garden protection.
Oh, straight to the eye, bro. That's a good shot.
That was.
Even at close range, though, that's still a good shot. Bro, this video's gonna get it's gonna get tagged hard.
Hey, they're on YouTube. All these videos are on YouTube. So, going into how important. Oh, I'm sure everybody's seen this, but this right here goes. This right here is proof that being prepared when hunting is very important for all sorts of different scenarios. So, have you heard about the guy who was hunting and he got approached by a mountain lion?
I've seen a lot of videos, and I've heard a lot of stories too.
This is the most famous one. This right here is why you should definitely as long as it's legal in your state to carry one, carry a sidearm on you when you're hunting, because of these type of scenarios.
Yeah. Does he end up shooting it in this case?
Yeah, I think he drops the camera, but he ends up shooting it because the thing charges him.
Yeah. Yeah, so the thing with mountain lions, a lot of the time they're just very curious, but you do have to be prepared.
Because they will hurt you. Really
Hey,
bad.
he blurred out the shot for us. Nice.
Nice.
But
As far as going into target shooting, Hunter, do you have any things that you want to talk about shot placement on targets?
oh yeah, here I'll do. Let me find a couple videos. Okay,
I like this episode.
so
This
that
is like a nice, relaxing episode.
yeah. Let me find. So I don't know if I can pull it up. Oh, I can put it on my stream, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty good, I think, representation. The long range shooters of Utah, they're a good channel for like long range shooting and stuff.
Mm.
But these guys, they're shooting, 200 to 1,000 yards in this video specifically. I don't
What
know.
caliber is he shooting? It's a short action.
I think he's shooting 6.5. I would guess because this is in 2014. This is like, I don't know, but I'm trying to see
I
if he
thought
misses any.
6.5.
Do
I
what?
thought 6.5 Creedmoor came out in 17.
No, the 6.5
Or has it
Creedmoor's been
out?
out. It's been out for a while. I can't really tell what he's shooting. It may be 308.
I'm
Because
guessing
it
the
is-
numbers.
Yeah, so the numbers are just different targets. So I think in this video specifically, a guy's going to call out a number, and he makes you shoot. So there he goes. He's shooting at 5 or 7. I think that's station 7 at the torso on the left. I would think because that's all he's been shooting in this video. But yeah, so you see how long he's taking to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a good comparison from this video, from like all the hunting videos, is that like he may have a follow up shot. So,
Yeah.
but I think one important thing when you're shooting like long range targets like this, yeah. So he missed right there, so he's got to do a follow up on it. I'm not sure how he's
Hey,
there. Yeah.
play that suggested video.
Okay.
Remington 700 versus a milk jug.
I don't know where it went. Oh yeah, so here. I'll come back to it. But the King of 2 Mile. So I was talking about that. Oh, there. I'll just play this ad. I don't really care. Show it. But so this is like the King of 2 Mile. This is that competition I was talking about. I believe in the last episode, right? I don't know. All the episodes are starting to blend together. But you can see like these guys' builds. So these are very generic builds, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Who knows when this video was made? I don't know when this one was. 5 years ago. So the newer videos are insane. So you can, let's see, let's go out to a little bit farther distances right here.
This is when that.
Yeah, so you can see like these custom builds. I don't know how far these are shooting. They say them in the video. I'll turn on closed captioning to see if it brings it up.
This is when what's it called takes place, doesn't it?
Coriolis effect and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So this is like, if you really want to get in a long range, 1,500 yards, target one. So you get points. I believe it kind of goes into more depth about their scoring in this. But the way they score it, it's like there's different distances, and you shoot at each distance, and you get points for each distance. At some stages, you can shoot the same target multiple times and get max amount of points at that distance. But the farther you go, the more points you get. So, like the second shot, we'll go back a little bit. I think this is where he starts shooting. So the first shot, he hit because you can see all the splash right here at the base of the target. And this isn't even out to a mile yet either. This is still under a mile, and he missed
Hey,
it right there.
go back. Does he have one of those devices that measures his muzzle velocity on there?
Yeah, this part right
Oh,
here,
okay.
magneto
So
speed chronograph.
I'm not totally savvy on what all that does. Go over what the point of having that is.
Yeah, so it's mostly for you don't really have to do it as much with like if you're starting out shooting. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, fuck. But with once you start getting out the distances, you want the ammo to be as close to the velocity, like same velocity as possible. So especially when you're doing reloads, because you actually get speeds and you put it into a ballistic calculator. But basically, there's like 2 points on the chronograph is what it's called, and so basically it's reading at a certain frequency. I don't know exactly what it is. Most of the time, it's kind of a proprietary thing for each different company. But once the bullet like passes the one, then it'll pass the other one, and then it'll measure how long it took, and then it'll say, okay, it's going 2,700 feet per second because it measured and calculated it, and then it pumped it out.
So it's like kind of like a chronograph.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Chronograph.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
I was reading something as you were talking, so I didn't hear everything you said.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. But what's cool about all these gun setups, though, a lot of them are just custom because you can see how thick these barrels are. I know it's not a great video because I don't know when this was shot. Oh, these are all 50. These are all 50 calibers, so that explains that. But they're all single shot. They're not magazine fed. So the reason behind that is like on the feed ramps, you really tell like on AR-15s. Whenever you load around and then you eject it, you get the score marks from the feed ramps.
Yeah.
So that affects the bullet and how it flies, right? Because it's messing with the weight, it's messing with the aerodynamics of the bullet. So they do single shot because it gets rid of that. Dang near gets rid of that. So it might hit the wall of the chamber or something like that. But so that's still under a mile. Yeah, here I think this is a mile. So here we'll go. And at this point, I don't know how wide the target is. Yeah, you see he missed it right above the top, like right here.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit. He missed like right here. And then I think he smoked that one. I'm pretty sure.
1,800 yards.
Yeah, that's I think that's like 1890. I believe that's a mile. And he missed it down here. So the point of this guy is the spotter. I know you know that. I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, I did. I was Googling something with Siri. So 1 mile is 1,760 yards. So
Oh,
it was just a little over.
Yeah, a little bit over. So this guy's a spotter, right? His job in this competition is to give the shooter points of impact. So
So he knows how to adjust.
yeah, if there's any adjustment needed. So this guy, he's probably using 20 to 60 spotting scope. I can't see the brand of it, but you can see there's binoculars, there's another spotting scope back there, and then you see this guy back here.
Yeah.
I think this guy is one of the I don't want to say judges. Yeah, he's one of the officials because this pair of binoculars is just as powerful as this, but he's got instead of using a spotting scope, he has both eyes to use.
Yeah.
So this guy, it just shows that there's so many different ways you can go about these competitions. So this guy, he's spotting for this guy. So after these shots, the guy to the shooter's right is telling him, you missed 2 foot right, you missed 2 foot left, whatever. Because at this point, I don't know how big this target is, but it's probably just about an MOA. So, oh yeah, he's the spotter telling him what to change. So yeah, he missed all 3 of those. You could tell just from the way that like
impact.
Yeah, the impacts of where it was going. So the spotter's telling the guy hey, you're missing on this side, you're missing on that side. Hold over this, hold over that. Basically, the spotter has all the information of, all right, you need to move up 27 MOA, and you're going to hit the target. Hold over X amount for wind, and we'll see where it hits. So, and most of the time, these really long range shots or these long range competitions, you're going to have multiple shots because you're most likely going to miss. But when you get into, I think it's PRS.
That's pistol, rifle, shotgun.
No, that's 3-gun. So PRS is like precision rifle something. Oh yeah, precision rifle series right here.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the tactical chassis guns, low recoil, big old muzzle brakes on it. What the hell is this? I don't want to. I'm not going to show this part. Oh, it said add. I didn't realize that's what that was. But anyways, so this is like the PRS stuff. So this is like the fast bolt gun shooting. You kind of get like a rundown of what it is. So you get put in weird positions. There's many different. So there's PRS, but then there's different kind of variations. So like there's, I think there's specific ones where you're gonna be like under a specific weight. So they have like a hunting one where like you have X amount of shots at targets, and then you have to go into the next one. I wonder if this guy even shoots. Oh yeah, he shoots right here. So if you watch, you see how that gun doesn't recoil at all.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you're looking for. You're getting a lot of 6mm Creedmoor and a lot of like 6mm bullets because
he's got an attachment at the front. It's like a sandbag that attaches to the front of his rifle.
Yeah,
you see it?
Yeah,
like on one of those rails you're talking about.
Yeah, the Arca rail stuff. Dude, there's so much stuff in the competition world. I mean, same thing with the hunting, but I don't have as much experience with it. Like the competition world is getting so crazy with stuff. Like if you're thinking about competing, you don't need all of these bags. You don't need a Night Force. You don't need a custom bolt gun. Like I've got that HMR, that Bergara HMR. I think it's a perfect starting rifle. Like it's heavy, and it's going to be way heavier than this guy's gun. But like I think my setup, I wouldn't use 22-250 in this kind of competition just for wind drift. But it comes to other calibers like 6mm Creedmoor 6.5. I think that's a great starting point to getting into something like this.
Is this where you need to start worrying about reloading too?
No, I don't know. It's more of the bolt, not as much the mag. But I know a lot of people just use the mag just for the.
No. I'm talking about reloading your loads.
Oh, you don't have to, but like once you really start getting into it, and you want to get like less than 0.5 MOA at 100 yards, then yeah, you're gonna want that. But in today's world, there's so many good loads for almost every single caliber, especially the competition calibers like 6.5 Creedmoor. What are you laughing at? Oh, so many loads. What? But with like competition though, you want a light recoiling rifle that can just go super fast and get out there as fast as possible. Hunting, you kind of want to change it up a little bit. So when you're just shooting for fun or shooting competitively, shot placement, I guess it doesn't matter as much unless you're in competing for money and stuff. But with like competition, most of the time you just want to learn your gun. When it comes to pistol stuff, you just want to know like where it's hitting, how the gun recoils, how to get faster follow-up shots. With this kind of competition, you need it to be precise. So you just got to work with your gun. But with like the King of 2 Mile though, you need to have like an experienced spotter that the shooter and the spotter work with like consecutively, like they're basically like the same person. Because in most cases, the spotter is going to have more information than the shooter is. So you need kind of go like that. Just basically bonding as like they're the same person as I said before.
Becoming one.
Basically, yeah. Because like if you have a really good shooter, but you have a heavy recoiling rifle like a 50 BMG or something, you're not going to see where you hit. So you need the
No, it's
spotter.
gonna blow so off.
Yeah, unless like you have a really heavy barrel that basically makes the gun not move, but at that point it just becomes unbearable to carry, even though
Yeah.
you're prone. So the spotter in most cases, if it's available, is going to be more important than the shooter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially like in those
Yeah, 'cause
longer range stuff.
He's giving you all the information that you need to know
Yeah,
on what you're aiming at.
and that's kind of where like this competition PRS versus like extremely long range stuff. That's kind of where it differs. So like these guys are using low recoil, high BC bullets that shoot flat, so they can spot their own shots because they don't have a spotter. But with the long range stuff, you have to have a spotter. I think they allow you to have a spotter just so you know where the hell you're hitting. So
Yeah. Now, explain for those that don't know, because you hear a lot in the gun world, BC, the word.
Oh,
say
so
high BC bullets. And
okay,
everything.
so BC is ballistic coefficient, and the best way I can describe it, there's a lot of math that goes into it. I know Hornady has a podcast going in depth. I mean, like, if you're into numbers, like math and all that kind of stuff, go watch that because they explain it. But basically, the BC is how the bullet flies through the air and how much it's affected. So, like, the higher ballistic coefficient bullets will cut through the wind better. So that's why 6.5 is super popular at long range shooting, because they have very high ballistic coefficient bullets. Same thing with like 6mm stuff, which is also 243, by the way.
6mm arc.
No, it's not 6mm arc, just 6mm Creedmoor, just anything with 6mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're usually the high BC bullets, they're going to be heavy and they're going to be super long. So that, like, whenever you, like, a good example would be like the 408 Shytac, and it's supersonic out to 2,200 yards. But that's because of the way that the bullet's designed. So it's basically like a needle point on the front. It's basically like if you poke it and you poke your finger with it hard enough, you're going to make yourself bleed. But with like the more common rounds like 308, 223, stuff like that, it's a little bit lower BC bullets. You can get high BC bullets, but it also comes in the factor of velocity too, which a lot of people don't understand as much. You kind of like the Hornady guys, they do all their stuff with Doppler radar now, and they go into depth about like they show the graph of after X amount of shots, here's what we're seeing with the BC, and it basically just goes down, 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 down. It also comes to the fact that the ballistic coefficient changes over time too. So the slower it's going, the more it's going to drop velocity, the more it's going to drop, which is just how physics works. At this point, like I say at this point, but you kind of understand what I'm saying? Hunter?
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking up the 408 Shytac that you were talking about.
Oh yeah. And you talk about an expensive round, like that is a very specialty round. You don't go deer hunting with that. You go like King of 2 Mile type stuff. Like that's what a lot of guys are using. And then 416 Barrett, that's another very long range. I know a lot of the
Saw that one being compared to the 408 Shytac.
Yeah, they're basic in my opinion, they're basically the same. It just depends on the shooter and what they want. So
Heck yeah. Well, I guess really that's all that we we went pretty in depth with a lot of the shot placement stuff. We showed some hunting stuff, showed some target shooting stuff. Sorry, my dad is texting me.
It's okay. Dude, every time we start recording, I've become the most popular person on the. I've had three phone calls from 3 different people since we've started, and I'm like, I'll just call you later.
Yeah, my dad's texting me. He's talking about he's getting. I can see him outside right now. He's getting the rig ready for hunting. He's texting me. hey, I need your opinion on some stuff on the hunting thing. He's all excited to go try out that night vision. I can't lie. I'm excited to go try out that thermal.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But
fun. So
yeah, I guess we'll end it there for right now. I'm hoping maybe I can get some good footage with the thermal tonight and
Yeah.
give us something to talk about. And maybe we can do a podcast of thermal versus night vision, just comparing like the two, the
Yeah.
experience and everything.
Because there's a lot of cool stuff that came out at SHOT Show this year that we didn't really discuss in our SHOT Show video,
Yeah.
like the thermal overlays of night vision.
Yes, and I actually do need to talk about that. I think that'd be good because I was talking to the dealer about that optic, and he was kind of telling me some of his point of views and everything. So maybe if he's listening, we could get
Hook
him
us up,
on
bro.
for an episode. We could get him on an episode and kind of talk about thermals because he has a very good knowledge about thermals and night vision.
I think it'd be pretty cool. So I'm coming back down to your area next week. I figured out when I'm coming back down. It's gonna be during the week though. So if you need to take off time of work,
Wait, what you talking about next week? As in
the
week of the 8th?
Oh, sorry, the 13th.
Okay, sweet.
I think I'm coming
That'll
down the 14th through the 16th. I think
That'll work out good because the 13th I'll be in Dallas for a golf tournament for work,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Man, it must be nice.
yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, so I think we could maybe work something out. Look at doing a thermal night vision sort of thing. If you're listening at Texas or Farrell Texas Outdoors, maybe we could sit down and talk about thermals with you and night vision and all that kind of thing. I think it'd be very interesting podcast.
Thermal, I know nothing about. Like all like the numbers and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Let me
How
pull
they
up.
work and everything.
Yeah, like the well, I know how they work, but I don't. I think a better way of explaining is like I don't understand like what the numbers mean. Like if you go to like their websites, let me pull up the one that
You talking
sent
about
me.
like how mine's the 384?
No, I kind of I understand that like that's the resolution.
Pixelation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the resolution of the. But I'm talking about like with the where is it? Where's the spec sheet on this? So it's like the where'd it go? I saw it earlier. But it's like the nanometers of like the actual sensor. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah. So it's like detector type. It's like 17. I think that's nanometers. Yeah, 17 nanometers. And then on like another model of the same company. Let me see if I can find a different one quickly. So,
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
yeah, it's like 17, and then this one says this one is in 12. So I don't know why the better one has a smaller number. I guess I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand any of that either.
So
we could
yeah,
that'd be something we definitely could maybe discuss and kind of go over for everyone to understand.
yeah,
But yeah, definitely would be a cool episode to do when you come down, and hopefully I can get some footage tonight of the hunting.
yeah. We
and
can
everything, and-
probably go talk to him about
Yeah.
it. So
Yes, sir. Well, until next episode, guys, stay safe, stay active, and enjoy the outdoors.
oh, and give us a follow on Instagram as well.
Yes, please check out the Instagram. Check out all of our different streaming platforms. Follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff helps. We're really enjoying it. I honestly didn't think we were going to be sticking with it this long, but
I know because like last year we tried streaming. We streamed for about 2 months, and then we just stopped. Just quit doing it.
this feels more what's the
Doable.
word?
Doable.
Well, not necessarily doable, but it feels more natural. Like I really enjoyed this. Talking, just discussing different things. We're both learning different things too, as well as we're doing this,
Yeah.
and teaching y'all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And gives me a reason to talk about guns and buy new equipment. So
Yeah. Even though this isn't a
Just be
gun
like, "Babe,
podcast.
it's for the podcast, babe. I promise. I have to buy this scope. But yeah.
Oh.
Until next time, guys. Stay safe, stay active, and enjoy the outdoors.